Yo, the Taurus 27 here. Yo, I wanted to spit to y'all real quick, especially while this lawnmower is playing. Yo, I wanted to make a mention of looks and the way appearance is important in today's society. You know what I'm saying? Looks is so important. First impression, you know, just your individuality, your character. You can see me. I'm free. Like I got a mullet, like a locked up mullet that I shape up myself. And I do this myself. And right there, that's a finance game for me. You know, every week or however so often, I gotta shake this junk down or style it out, and make my critiques and all like that. But I know my direction. I know where I'm going. Everybody's direction is not the same as yours. Not everybody is capable of doing the things that you've done. You know what I'm saying? It's nice right there. That's nice. It's not my favorite. I don't really like Canada Dry. But shout out to Canada Dry for this moment with the lemonade. And what's the next move and where is it going to take you? For me, personally, I am very unconventional and I tackle things that are way beyond anybody's means of reality source of everyday. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else's reality is completely different from yours. I know that for a fact from my own. And the meaning behind the cross within my name, like you know what I'm saying, that's just something that only I could explain for those that actually genuinely want to know. And that's for another video. As far as the ankhs, the crosses, it all means the same to me because I have four different racial cultures that's in mix of my blood. So I can't not just not like what is already set in stone, what's in the pathline, that grapevine. I can't not like it. I have to embrace it. Whether I like it or not, I have to embrace it. That's who I am. So it's a complete boundary line, a thin line of who you really are and what other people would like you to be for you, like for themselves, like their own, gains or whatever. And that's just not ideal for anybody's life to be living through anybody else. So I always make that be known. No matter who I talk to, I can see the frustration in their mind because they're not as free as I am. They don't have the name Chaz as I do. Chaz means free man. Moto means mind, spirit, and soul. I have that in my nature. That's my character. This is the key to my own mind and my life. And not this literally, but the grapevine of what's important for myself and for the legacy that I'm gonna leave behind for my young seeds to come up, and then they're gonna have to explain their own existence to why they're here and what they're about. And they don't even have to explain by that point because their father is so in tune with who he is that they're gonna already know who they are when they pop out the bloodline, when they pop out the vessel. So I don't even have to worry about that risk or anything other than to make sure the mother of my kids is in connected with me. We meditating, we out here traveling, we getting out in nature, we opening our third eye, we making sure we breathe through the depths of our diaphragm, all of that. It makes sense, man. And that's what I'm all about. I'm gonna make sure I take in all this sun, and I'm going to travel as far as I want to go. Nobody is going to stop me. And people is going to be mad because they can't do it for themselves. And I want you to do it for yourself. Even if you think you ain't got enough funds, if you ain't think you ain't got enough heart, enough confidence, do it. Do it. Do it. I do not care. Do it. That's how I'm coming out. When I started that track, Mo 2K19, beginning of this year, I started with a knowing at the beginning of this year, I was going to continue to do what I've been doing, but take it to the next echelon. And when I take it to that echelon, it's going to be scary because it's the potential that people was already seeing in me that I already knew I had. But now that it's coming out in its own shine, I will not cease to rest my mind to the next big goal. And that's wherever it takes me. So when you see this mullet head and you know that he comes from Piscataway and that's a land of chiefs since 1666. And you could follow the pathline of where slavery was in this land, or wherever you stay at in which state. You could find out who you really are. And I'm in tune with my environment because I came from Irvington, and it's a land of kings out there in Newark, and all of Jersey actually. It's just bigger than kings. It's a consciousness that only a few of those was chosen to have. So you better embrace who you are quick, fast, and in a hurry, and know your rights, your amendments, your principles, your guidelines, anything that means to keep you within your character, your sanity. And on that note, I'm going to leave y'all with that. Make sure y'all keep struggling within y'all strive, and strive within y'all struggle, because that's the best inspiration that your mind could ever get. So until then, man, stay lit, stay alive, keep following your guidelines, and stay so golden, pure, true.